How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Mixed Beans in a Pod, and today we have a new guest with us. Go ahead and introduce yourself. And what are you? What's your costume today?
What's happening? My name is Silas. I'm a Nike tech enthusiast.
Hell yeah.
Nike
And then,
sponsor me.
all right, just sponsor him. Sponsor everyone.
Yeah,
We
sponsor
need,
all of us.
yeah. And then we'll go from over there, and I'll go last.
Pretty self-explanatory. So.
I don't have to say anything.
Schlager,
I obviously don't have a costume, so
She's Blanca.
just me.
you're goth today.
Oh,
You're a
okay.
goth girl. All right, can go for it.
I'm Amber, and I'm an inmate.
Inmate.
Future?
And then
Yes, ma'am.
and then your host, and I am construction worker. I'm feeling it. I just feel like
You're just
At
being
home.
another
I'm owning it.
statistic.
Exactly. I don't know, but thank you to Home Depot for letting me borrow this helmet because I am not buying this.
Wait,
But
really?
I'm gonna return it. I'm just borrowing it.
Where's the tag?
He really still got the tag on.
Oh,
Thanks to Walmart and Home Depot for letting me borrow this whole fit. But let's get this started. Before we start, happy Halloween to anyone who celebrates it, and Feliz Dia de los Muertos to all my Mexican peeps. But yeah, do you guys celebrate Dia de los Muertos? You three?
my
Any of
family, we don't.
No? You guys don't do the whole altar and all that?
No, I've never done that ever.
What about you, Chela?
We just light candles, but I forgot this year. So my dead people are lost right now.
Damn. Horizon? Does your family does the tradition of like the whole thing?
No, not the whole thing, just the candles.
Okay. With like pictures and everything?
Yeah.
No, no pictures.
Just
No.
lighting the candle.
We just light the candle.
Okay, look, I'm just going off Coco.
Yeah. No, if
He's
you want a good
expecting
movie,
like the little ofrenda and
the
everything.
Book of Life is more accurate. Coco 8.
I haven't seen that movie.
Coco is a good movie.
It's a
Yeah,
good
it's
movie.
cute. I like that.
Yeah. King, what do you do for Halloween? Do you guys have a tradition within like your family?
My family really doesn't have a tradition, but I just kind of do small little decorations around my place. Just kind
Okay.
of help get into the little spirit.
Yeah. What about you? Your family, or you have any tradition, Halloween tradition?
Just go trick or treating. That's about it. It's pretty normal.
That's it? You got brothers? Siblings?
Yeah, I got 3 little brothers.
They do the whole dressing up thing?
Yeah.
That's cute. Alright. First question. Do any of you have any Halloween related question?
Halloween related.
Like couple, Halloween, anything?
Not really.
No? Alright. I do. It's just the one and simple one. What is the best costume for a new couple to wear on Halloween? What is it? What's recommended? Nothing. I feel like nothing too slutty, just because you guys are still learning each other. But like nothing too basic.
You wouldn't want your girl to show out?
You're still learning each other.
Oh.
You guys are brand new in the
so this is brand
relationship.
new.
Yeah,
Like, how deep into the relationship?
like a month in.
Cause I was gonna say like the basic bunny one, but then some people might think the bunny costume's a little too slutty. But
Like just ears and shit? Or-
well, I mean,
Or you're talking about, like,
it
the whole
depends. Like
family
if they do like
The Lolo.
the bodysuit or like something like that. I don't know.
I mean, the bodysuit does be a little too slutty sometimes.
Yeah, it just depends what the suit is. Because if you just do like the bunny ears and stuff, like it's fine. But I guess the rest of it depends.
But if you're the guy and you like that, well, you're good.
Yeah, I feel like it's just
Don't
all
even worry about
like
it.
couple discretion. Like, I don't
Yeah.
really think it matters.
It depends on the couple.
Depends
you-
on how comfortable you are, but like you said, they're just into the relationship, so
No.
I don't know.
All right. Next question from. You want to read one of yours? One of the questions you wrote. We'll just go back and forth. I read one, you read one.
Okay, yeah.
Yo no tengo ni una.
It's okay.
I sent you the
I know,
list.
pero
Oh.
none of my own.
Or we can each read one.
We
It doesn't
wrote in
matter.
a bunch of hours.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna read one of hers actually.
Okay.
How do you know when to call a relationship quits?
Oh, that's right.
How do you know when it's like
Done.
done?
When
Like,
you guys
that's the
can't
last straw?
communicate.
Communication.
Yes, when you just can't communicate. Either you're
you talking
feeling.
from experience?
Yes. Yes, from experience. If you can't communicate or your partner can't communicate with you how they're feeling in that relationship, just call it good, man. there's no there's no reason for you to be forcing something when you can't express yourself.
Mm.
So, communication is a big thing.
What do you think, Amber?
Definitely communication, but also maybe like a lack of alone time. So like even like small dates or like even staying in and watching a movie. If one's always wanting to hop up on the game or always wanting to go out, then there's really no
So you want a
point.
clingy boyfriend.
Not necessarily clingy. You know
But
what I
you mean like when they stop doing like the little things,
Yes,
like the
that
dates,
shows that you
or
matter.
like okay,
Okay. So effort.
yeah.
Still
Yes.
putting effort into.
Definitely effort.
Okay. What do you sound?
I feel like when you like vocalizing what the issues are in the relationship and just nothing is changing. Like ain't nobody making no effort to fix what they need to fix to make it better.
Okay. No.
Blanca.
Yeah, I think when you're just not getting anywhere, like if it's just the same issues all over again, it's not going nowhere.
What about you guys?
I would say like distance, because it's just like you can be in a relationship together, but you can like be so alone at the same time.
Mm.
And it's just like it goes back to communication and effort. It's just like there's nothing really happening. You guys are just both
Just
not even
like-
coexisting at that point, just
Be
existing in the
present.
same place. Yeah,
No.
there's no presence at all.
Just might as
Horizon.
well be roommates.
No.
Exactly.
Alright, finish off Horizon.
I would say when you can't act like yourself, like you can't be yourself around that person. Like they make you feel like you can't do certain stuff, or they look at you
Mhm.
weird.
Okay.
I feel like that's kind of a deal breaker, but kind of the same thing. It's like
When you're not comfortable enough.
yeah.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
next one.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Who's looking at you? Alright, next one. What should we ask ourselves before getting into a relationship? Before you start dating someone, what should you ask yourself? What are those questions that?
Am I bored?
And that's why I'm going into one.
Yeah.
I think
I always ask myself that, like, am I just getting into this because I'm bored, or is it just because like I'm actually gonna be serious about it? Like,
No.
I think you should ask if you're ready to commit, because if not, then why are you even wasting somebody's time?
So learn yourself. So learn what you like.
I mean, I guess. But if you don't like go into it like willing to commit, then like you're just going to waste this person's time, because maybe this person's thinking like, oh, they're trying to commit and like be with me, but you're actually not. And you know that deep down inside. So why are you going to do that? Not you. I'm just saying,
she
like,
is calling
no.
I know, it just felt like that's what I was like. Okay. Okay.
Definitely kind of what she's thinking. Like, make sure you're in the right headspace.
Mm.
Are you actually doing this because you want it, or are you just doing it to get the attention?
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, same shit she said. Like, are you just doing this because you're bored, or like you just trying to pass time, or like is this actually? Are you more so the fact? Are you actually ready for this? Like, are you fully healed of like
Your past.
your previous relationships, everything you had before? Like, are you 100% ready to do this?
Yeah. Horizon.
I would say if you're like actually happy with yourself, because some people aren't like happy with themselves and
No.
they go into a relationship and they get treated like shit. So it's knowing your self-worth and what you actually deserve.
That's
Okay.
true.
Yeah. I think I would say like being emotionally available.
Yeah, because that's you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Way to call
Not
him out.
calling you out.
Why
I
are
know.
everybody calling you out right now?
Exactly. I was just putting it out there, but I guess
You're missing a couple chapters, Silas.
I know.
A couple, more like 100.
Oh,
Coming for you right now.
I know. Damn. Wow.
You wanted to start a podcast about love, life, and shit, huh?
I know. But not to like be called out. Wait, you finished it off. Chilling.
I think
Didn't I say mine? Yeah. I
Oh, you
said
said
mine, right?
okay.
Am I bored?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you did. I was like,
Alright, Rising, go for it.
Uh, let's do this one. What would be your reason for cheating?
Oof.
Answer carefully, please.
Damn. Reason for cheating.
It's because I came up with that question just because there's like a lot going on and everything like that, and obviously like based on my past experiences and just shit that I hear all around.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, so there's like the whys, but I want to know your guys' whys. Why would you guys do it? What's your reason? What would be your reason? I'm not saying like anything bad happening now or anything like that. But like,
Wait, actually, before you guys answer that question, let me do another question. Let's say you were in a relationship and your partner is like not putting in effort or like anything like that. Would that be a good reason to cheat? You think?
no.
Just dead the relationship.
If you're not happy,
It
leave.
could lead to it. But if she's not doing anything, talk about it. Or talk to her. Or talk to each other.
But is it different if the guy's not doing anything and the girl is doing everything? Is it different still or not?
Yes.
Like, would that be a valid reason for her to do that?
It's not a valid reason, but it could be a reason just because it's expected for the guy to be doing more in the relationship. But I don't know. It could be a reason, but I don't think it's a valid reason.
Yeah, I think it could be somebody's reason, but I don't think it's like fair or like a good one. I guess I don't think there's a good reason, but yeah,
why?
because like I feel like it's kind of dumb to be like, oh, this person's not doing anything for me. Let me go cheat on him. Like, just break up with him then.
What if they're
What
married?
if they're married? Yeah.
Then fucking get a divorce.
What if they got kids to think about in the house that they
Well,
share?
think about yourself and your kids and your happiness. If you're happy, your kid's gonna be happy.
Yeah.
I feel like once you got like a whole family going, you got, I won't say you got different priorities, but like you should make more of an effort to work on that than if y'all was just dating. Like y'all are locked in, so like they got marriage counseling, they got
Yeah, but it's like
therapy,
if
do
people are
something.
married with kids and they always see, like the kids are always seeing their mom like sad, like the dad's not doing shit for them, like the dad's just like in his own world and the mom's just like busting her ass, like whatever, like always tired or like, you know what I mean, like they're all they're gonna notice is that their mom is just like tired, like, you know what I mean, like she's not happy. Like kids will notice when their parents are not happy. So why don't you just remove yourself from that situation and be happy on your own, and then they can see their dad when they see their dad.
That's another thing though. There's a lot of people that aren't open to like counseling, stuff like that. You know, so it just makes it even more harder.
In that case, if they're not willing to go through with divorce to make it a happier family, then I know some people see it as taboo, and personally it's not for me, but opening up the relationship, that's why communicating is a big thing.
You really think opening
Oh,
up a relationship
no.
to other people is a good idea?
Hell no, it's not, but some
That's
people
a-
think it
But-
is.
I don't know if I can say this, but that's some white people shit.
No, I can.
But
I
some
can
people,
see you doing
like
that
what
thing.
you said.
Stop!
Hell no.
Couple,
what he
couple
said, some people,
partners,
like-
a couple side chicks. I don't know.
Hell no.
I
But like
never
he
answered
said,
that.
like, some people are not into marriage counseling. If divorce is not on the table, then what else is there to do? Besides communicating with your partner, seeing what you can do, and if that still doesn't work, either divorce or open up the marriage.
Wouldn't that cause more conflict though? Because
Yeah,
they have
open
kids.
up the marriage would, whoa.
It's just, I feel like it just depends on like the person. Like some people can go through with that open marriage. Some people have great marriages with open marriages, but that's just dumb. And there's some people that
Not
just
Will
can't
Smith
do that.
and
Well, maybe if they do open it with like limits, like certain limits, not like to the full
With
extent you can do.
boundaries and-
Yeah, with boundaries, not like to the full extent you can
Once
do
again,
whatever
that's
you
where
want.
communication comes in.
Yeah.
But I've also
But-
heard like, oh, go ahead. No.
But yeah, no, like you said, communication comes into this whole like boundaries thing. But if you're able to communicate boundaries, you're able to communicate something else before you
Yeah,
open
I
up the
feel like
relationship.
you'd be, if you can communicate enough to go ahead with an open marriage, you should be able to communicate that you need something from your partner. Like, I don't know, that just, I feel like that would not work.
I know you also said that like some people like aren't into like the marriage counseling and therapy and stuff, but it's like the resources are there, and if you don't want to use them, that's on you. Then you just gonna let your marriage fail. Like plenty of people have resources that they just don't want to use, and then you complain that your marriage.
But is counseling effective?
Is counseling effective?
Not.
It depends if you're receiving it right. If you receive it properly and you know, because the thing is like counseling, ain't nobody about to fix you. You can only fix you. Counseling is just giving you the tools to fix you. You feel me? So if you let it work, then it works.
I also heard like some people say that your marriage, like when you have kids, your marriage is always gonna be first before your kids, no matter what. Just so that if you guys are happy, then they're gonna be happy no matter what.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That does.
But what was the other question? Because that was the
Yeah.
second.
So bringing it all back,
Yeah.
what would be your reason for cheating?
Oh. I think going back to the communication thing, just because you can't say anything, you just go behind their back and do whatever just because you can't tell them what you want. So you go out and find what you're looking for or what you need, but you just can't communicate. I think that might be it. Just not voicing out what you actually need, so you go out and look for it.
What would yours be?
I don't know. Come back to me.
She's an angel. She wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Answer that question. I don't really got no reason. You gotta have your reason, but it ain't no real good reason.
No.
Like you could have a.
I feel like people will always try to like justify why they did it.
Yeah.
But I just feel like at the end of the day, like there's no good or like right reason to do it.
Yeah, you can't justify.
So you guys are just gonna take the high road, not even like a pettiness, like oh let me get back at them or anything like that.
I don't believe in that.
I don't think so.
Because that get back is taking more out of you than you just hurt yourself more.
And plus, if they're already cheating on you, it already shows they don't give a fuck about you. So
Yeah, I was like, what are you trying to prove at that point?
you cheat and ain't gonna do shit to them. They're just like, okay.
Yeah.
What about you, King? What would be your reason?
I honestly don't have a reason.
No.
Like what they said, like there's absolutely no good, valid reason or excuse to cheat. If you're not happy, leave.
If I had to pick one, it'd probably be kind of the same thing as me. Like if I wasn't getting what
If
I
I had
needed,
to. Okay.
What's the list?
I don't have a list. We talked about this already. But
She said, "Let me drink my drink." She's gonna cool
like if I
herself
wasn't
down.
getting everything that I needed from that relationship, like I'm not very emotional, but like emotionally, like here and there, just like affection, that type of stuff, where it makes you feel lonely, like you're the only one doing shit, then probably that. But when me and her talked about it, I kind of said the same thing as you. Like, I don't really believe there's a valid reason, especially if you're married. Like, just get that shit over with. And
If you're married, that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
Like, you cheat. I say you got a boyfriend, girlfriend. You cheat. All right, you raise the issue and go over. Y'all go about y'all ways. You married. Y'all married. Like it's locked in. Like it's a whole different road.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it. I haven't. I was thinking of something else, but all right, next one. Was that it? Did everyone say them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she didn't say nothing.
Yes, I did.
You didn't say your reason. You said come back to you.
oh yeah, she did.
I said that I didn't have one.
But you said come back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have one.
Mentirosa.
No, I already said my part.
She's an angel. She ain't gonna do
I
that.
am an angel.
All right, one for the girls. Let's say y'all were single. If a guy
Take my ring.
shoots a shot through DM, if he shoots a shot through DMs, what are you looking for on his profile? Before you answer, what do you look for on a profile?
His comments.
Does he have kids?
His follower count.
Why?
I look at.
What does it say about him?
Well, you gotta go through the comments to see if there's girls commenting or like maybe his girlfriend commenting. Cause dudes be having girlfriends and they still trying to DM you.
Oh, tag pictures is a good one too. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
be going through that shit.
And then if they got the little highlights, look through the highlights.
Look through the follower count. See how
Yeah.
many followers he has. If he
What if
has
they
a
don't
lot.
have anything and it's a fake account?
And it's a
And they're
fake
just
account.
That's a
using
red
it
flag.
to contact you guys.
Usually you can tell by the follower count. 'Cause if
Yeah,
it's
and
too
then you'll
little-
see like
Just a
who they
hypothetical, I don't
follow
know.
and like how many pictures. Like you take all that into account, like how many followers they have, like how many people they follow, and
So-
then like pictures or whatever.
What's too much, like, for the follower count or following count?
Yeah, what's that good ratio?
If they're like, obviously, if they're like, you know, like influencers, like 20,000 or anything like that,
They're not gonna be hitting you up.
They're not. They're not. But some people have been hit up by them or whatever. But
Cause I was not trying to be like offensive. I mean like, it's like
no.
He said, "Y'all bitches, no."
no, I meant like
Man is back.
they typically stay within like influencers. You know, just because influencers help another influencer.
Yeah.
They're just being tagged on one of their pictures helps them out. That's all I meant. Not that. No disrespect.
Mhm.
Wait, what were you saying?
Just say what you really feel.
Oh no.
She's tired
That
of
was
getting
it.
attacked, that's what
Yeah, bro. He
No,
wants
no,
to
no.
get back.
But honestly, like more than, I would say like $2,000, I'm good. Because at that point, you just know too many people for my liking.
Or like when they follow a bunch of girls, but the girls don't follow them back. Like you should be
Yeah.
embarrassed.
They
That's
follow those like
embarrassing.
OnlyFans accounts.
Yeah,
and everything
the
like that,
fucking yeah.
The cosplayer accounts. There's a lot of those.
Those are weird.
There's a lot of those out there.
Yeah. What about you, King? What do you look for on his profile?
Definitely like what Blanca said, going through the comments, and then definitely look at his tags,
Why?
because you never know if he still has an ex lurking around, or if he's still trying to get with an ex, or like still on one.
What if it's like 2016 and he's still tagged?
Well, that's
That's a little- That's so old.
Yeah.
Within recent years, I'd say probably like within 2 to 3.
Okay.
If you DMing a girl with your girl still in the comments, that's a rookie mistake. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Some people ain't that bright.
I go for advising. Next one. What's this one?
Wait, what do you guys look at when girls DM you?
Don't worry about it.
They don't.
No.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Oh, no, I definitely look at
Go ahead
stuff.
first.
like what? What do you look at?
Same thing. I look at follower accounts. I just look at like your follower accounts, like how many people you follow. Like for me, like my biggest thing is like mutuals. If we got mutual, so if I follow you, if I'm about to go DM you and stuff, and I see you got 20 mutual of my homeboys, nah,
Yeah.
you the town groupie. I'm not doing that.
Damn. I think the following account, however many she's following, because followers, typically it's for a female, you get more followers than you follow, just because guys want to be following you no matter what. If they like you, if they think they have a chance, they'll follow you no matter what. So I feel like the followers is always going to be higher for a girl than their following. So I feel like who they're following says a lot, just because they're more strict or more, like more strict on who they follow.
They're more selective.
More selective, yeah.
Like more selective.
So go through their following, that one, and maybe their tag pictures. But for girls, typically you don't get tagged by guys. Typically, like girls to girl, you go out and party with the girls, you get tagged. Maybe that one, like what you've been doing.
Oh, like if
No.
they're party girls?
Yeah,
Oh.
like how often you get tagged on like party pictures.
Maybe
Also-
she just like to have a good time.
Hey, but like there's always guys trying to hit you up, and who knows? You just never know.
Also, talking about the following account, you can kind of tell by who they follow, like what their type is, a little bit. For some girls, not all of them, but
Yeah.
for some girls, you can kind of figure it out.
No.
What about you? It's just that?
No, I go through comments, I go through tag, I go through everything. I try to
That's
find
why you're
something.
mad I turned off my comments, right?
No, I was trying to comment something on your page,
Oh.
but
I'm trying to
I
comment.
didn't want to.
He was testing you.
Yeah, just little stuff that.
I'm gonna
obviously-
turn my comments off. I'm just kidding.
I just turned off.
I don't even go to
I just turn them off because I don't like, getting like the notifications like, oh, they like this comment.
Oh.
They did that.
But yeah, just stuff like that.
What were you gonna comment though?
Don't worry about it. Why are you asking right now?
Probably like
Just
Mi
curious.
Reina or something.
All right. What's the next one, Ryzen?
Should men be allowed to work in female-dominated career fields?
As in, like
As in,
teachers?
this is yours.
Nursing, teachers, like all those like typical jobs.
I have a
working-
friend that's a nurse.
I'm going to school to be a nurse
Silas
right
wants
now.
to be a nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look good in scrubs.
And then,
It's
like,
just that there's a lot of people, like they're just like uncomfortable like around men.
So other than like nursing, like give me an example of like a female predominant like field.
So say like teachers. So there was just
Oh,
like a
nail
recent-
tech, eyelash tech.
yeah, those are
Estheticians.
kind of weird.
There
Yeah,
is.
that's-
I have seen on TikTok though this guy that was doing eyelashes though, and he's pretty good.
Was he
There's
straight?
actually some guys that do wig.
Yeah, he has a
installs.
wife.
Really?
Yeah, and
I
he's
feel
really
like
good.
certain ones because like I don't like when it comes to like being like an OBGYN, no dude needs to be in that field. That's
Or
just
waxing.
weird. Huh?
Waxing.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to be doing that. Like
No.
that's a little weird. Like leave that to the female. That way, just because I feel like a female would be a lot more comfortable with a
Yeah.
female wax or a female OBGYN.
There's a lot of male doctors as OBGYN.
Yeah,
so.
there
Yeah,
is.
that's just
That's weird.
That's out of any field you could have chose. You chose that.
You want to? Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. But
Yeah.
They just want to,
yeah.
they want to see how far it goes.
They're lacking something in life, so they have to make that the profession.
That's just my opinion. I think those type of fields a little weird.
What were you thinking? Besides nursing and all that.
No, so like, remember that case when we were in Washington that we saw? So there was like a preschool teacher that was taking care of a little girl, and she got sent home bleeding. So what is it? The mom came back, and like a lot of people in the comments were saying like this is why we shouldn't allow men to be around kids.
What was the age?
She was like,
Preschool?
The teacher.
she was like 2.
2 or 3.
No, the teacher.
The teacher,
Yeah.
he was like in his 20s.
He was.
That's. I feel like that might be like the issue. I feel like the teachers for like certain ages should be like, I wouldn't say elderly just because they won't be able to keep up with their energy, but more of a fathers because they
But
already
I
know
feel like
how to.
So like
deal
every
with
guy
kids.
that comes in for the application, are you gonna ask him like, do you have kids?
It should be on the
but I
application.
feel
Are
like
you a father?
It doesn't have anything to do with the age or if they're a father or not because there's a lot of fathers or like grandpas that
They still do
abuse
that.
their grandkids or like their daughters even. So
Yeah.
I really don't even think that has anything to do with that. Like some people are just sick in the head and that's just what the
Yeah,
fuck
like,
it is.
Exactly.
It's pretty unisex though. Like
Yeah.
teachers. are
And
pretty unisex.
yeah, women do it too.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
obviously not like spoken about a lot, I guess.
It does happen more with guys,
Mhm.
with males, but it's not all of them. Like you can't just
Yeah, you got a
Yeah.
couple bad apples. That means no guy can be a teacher. Like that.
Cuz like I said, you can't really base it off of like age or if they have kids or not.
Yeah.
'Cause, like I said, they do it to their own kids, they do it to their grandkids like you
That
just
could also
never
goes
know.
for the guy, a 20-year-old with what preschoolers you said,
Mm.
or let's say a 30-year-old teacher in a high school.
But
There've been so many cases that they be sending nudes and hooking up with their students just because they're close to that age. Yeah. So I feel like that goes both ways. You just can't be having, or in some cases like this one, you just can't have a 20-year-old beating up some
wasn't
2-year-old.
being beat up.
she didn't get beat up.
Oh, what was it then?
She got. You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the same thing with the girl hooking up some teacher or is it their students. So I feel like
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
so it just goes both ways.
do you feel as if say the roles reversed? Say it was like a female teacher and like a little boy, and like that little boy like said that he got touched and stuff. Do you think like social media would have had that same reaction with that female teacher? Like, oh, female should not be in that career field. Like,
I will say they would like ¿cómo diré? They would cover it, but that's only because it's a kid. That's a baby too.
Yeah.
But
But questioning
older
whether
ones-
she should be in that career field, I highly doubt they're gonna question her.
yeah, they wouldn't say that.
But they would still cover, like she said, just because it's a kid.
Because there's also like my mom who runs a cleaning business, and she's like, I'm not gonna hire no more men. She's like, we're only gonna hire women. Because she's like, these men can't clean, they're not organized, they just are lazy, they don't show up to work, they get arrested the day they have to go to fucking work. She's like, I'm not doing no more men. I'm only gonna do women because they're actually thorough, they actually clean and all that shit.
I believe that. I believe that 100%.
Yeah.
And then also I feel like maybe some women won't feel comfortable with a man like coming into their home and like cleaning. I don't know. Or if they're like by themselves home, you know. They might feel uncomfortable with that.
Especially if they have past trauma.
Yeah.
What about you, King?
It's a double-edged sword in my opinion. Like, yes, they should, like, guys should be allowed in female dominant career fields, so like you with nursing.
Equality.
But also, like I said, it's a double-edged sword. Like what they're bringing up, like stuff does happen unfortunately,
Yeah.
but it can go either way for gender-wise. Because in my high school, there was a rumor going around that one of our male teachers got fired because he was having sexual relations with a student, a high school student, and giving minors alcohol.
A guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's what I was getting to. It goes both ways for both gender. Like, whether you're with 2-year-old kids or high school is ready for college, that you're hooking up with them. So, it's just, I don't know, that's a hard thing to be picky with or being selective with who you hire. So, it's the same thing with guns. You just can't control everything with who gets one. You just can't control whoever you hire because you don't know their past. You might do a background check, but it's not going to give you everything.
No, they could still be a dirtbag, but have a sweet, clean record.
Yeah. So, you just can't. It's really hard. It's if there's a process, they should put it out there.
Because it's like, I told it to somebody and they said, well, who would you trust more? Leaving your kid with a man or leaving your kid with a woman? Because she said, personally, she wouldn't leave her kids alone if there even was a man in that building.
I feel like that a lot has to do with like a lot of people's experiences. Because if I was to like leave my kid with another man, like, or another woman, I wouldn't think about that. Because I'm not looking at like your gender. I'm looking about the type of person you are. You feel me? Like, because people be forgetting like there's women that do shit too. Like,
Yeah.
It's not just men at all.
Yeah.
I feel like in like especially like our culture, it's always like when you ask to go to like somebody's house or something, it's like if they have a dad, if they have a brother, you're not going. Like that's just how it's always been.
But
But I'm thankful for that because then you hear after and it's just like, damn.
There's a lot of shit that happens, honestly.
No. All right, you guys ready for the next one? All right, we're just gonna change it up a bit. What is the dumbest excuse you've given to end a date? When you guys weren't feeling that person, what is the dumbest thing you've said or excuse you said so you can just end it?
I had my boy call me. I texted him. I told him to call me at a certain time, tell me that we had a recall, like
Really?
a squadron recall, and that like I needed to get there ASAP because we was going back out to the field.
Okay. I mean, that's a valid one.
Yeah,
that could be a valid one.
Do you like wait like a certain time to do that, or you like secretly text them?
No, I like secretly text him, and then like I just like have like randomly.
But was the person or was the girl military? Did she understand what was going on? No. Okay.
Why did you want to end the date so early?
I just wasn't feeling it.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was gonna be me. Buzz Lightyear. Wait, what were you, King? Have you ever cut off
Yes.
a guy?
I actually used someone from the friend group because I was just not feeling it. We had way too many different interests. And so I'm like, get me the fuck out of here. So I just texted them and then I'm like, hey, give me a call and tell me, like, hey, I need your help with something. So that's what they did. I'm like, thank God. I just couldn't take it anymore. It
Really?
lasted like 20 minutes. I'm like, get me out of here.
20 minutes? That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
Did you guys like talk beforehand?
Yeah.
How would you feel if the girl cuts it off 20 minutes into your date? That's just crazy.
What did I do wrong?
I know.
That was, yeah, like, yeah.
Did he pick you up, the guy?
No, I drove
No.
myself.
Okay. Where was it? Where'd you guys go?
I parked here in town.
Okay, never
I'm
mind.
just trying to kill you.
Not the park.
I feel like the phone call is like the best way to go. Like you hit up on your homeboy or something, like, hey, I need you to act like you dying or something. Say you need a flat tire or something. It's just the best route to go.
I think the excuse she gave was like her car broke down.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. What your Reza?
So I kind of done the same thing, but my worst one was probably I told her I was gonna go to the restaurant because we were eating.
And you
You
just
left
walked
her
out.
with the check?
Oh
Because she was the only one that ordered.
Yeah, she
Might
might
not be
order
for
hella
that.
shit.
That's wild.
Is that why you left? Because she ordered?
Yeah.
Where did you
Wait,
go?
you left her
This was-
because
no, this
she
was, like,
ordered
back when I
food?
was- No.
Oh.
No, I just wasn't feeling it.
Oh.
She's the only one that ordered. I didn't order shit, so I was like, okay, that's hers.
Okay.
Hopefully
You're on
she
your
brought
own.
her wallet.
So you took her out.
You invited her out to eat?
No, it was like a mutual. Like she wanted to hang out. I wanted to hang out. It was cool. I had never seen her in person or anything. It was the first time.
But you guys agreed on a restaurant, or
Yeah.
you guys just ended up at a restaurant.
We just ended up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Because
weren't hungry?
I was not hungry. Not with her around.
okay. I was gonna say, like, if you invited, or you
No,
guys
yeah,
agreed on going to a restaurant and you don't order anything, that
Exactly.
kind of looks bad. But if you guys just like started off somewhere else but ended up at a restaurant, I'll let it slide. But
I'm not that much of a fucking asshole.
How old were you?
It was actually before I came into the military, like 18.
18?
wow, childish move.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Chela, go.
I think... Honestly, no, because I would just, like, walk out after, like, if it was going bad. But one of them, I did have an excuse. So we met up for, like, to go see, like, the lights or whatever.
Mm.
And, like, I drove myself there, and we met up there. And then after that, I got in his car. Whole car ride, I thought I was gonna be killed. And
Really?
so- yeah. So I told him, like, hey, can you just take me back to my car? Like, I got work in the morning. That's the only time I use an excuse. Every other time, I just walk out or leave.
Damn.
But
Just
I
get up and
only
leave.
had to use an excuse because I was in his car. And I didn't know what the fuck he was gonna do. So I'm like, I got work in the morning, you know?
That's crazy. Maybe.
I don't think I've ever used an excuse. Like, I could be texting my friends, like, bruh, this guy, blah, 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 whatever. But, like, shit, he paid for my meal. I'm gonna see it through. It's just, my thing is, like, they could be cool or
That's how you
whatever.
got it?
And, like, I can know from the beginning.
That's how you got it?
No.
Oh my god.
I ain't pay for nothing.
No. No, like, they could be cool or whatever, and then, like, I hang out with them, and I'll know within, like, 5 minutes, like, yeah, this is probably, like, they're never gonna see me again. But, like, maybe they just can hold a good conversation. Like, I don't gotta leave. And if they pay for my food, too, like, what's the problem? And then I just won't see them again.
Yeah. I think I used the same thing that I got work just because the only time I used that one excuse, it was on a Sunday we met up. So obviously I did not have work, but typical worker has from Monday to Friday. So I used it. I got work tomorrow, so I did. And I still had like the hour 40 drive.
Oh,
So I had to,
God.
yeah,
You went hour 40, dude.
Denver.
Denver.
No.
He always be driving.
He
The-
meets people in Denver. Or
The
girls.
things you do for love.
Nice.
Not love.
That's
Not love.
That's just infatuation.
Oh.
No, but that was the one and only time I used that one excuse.
That's gas.
Yeah.
What's the farthest you driven then for somebody?
That hour 40.
Shit, yeah. Probably.
Really?
Won't go nowhere past there.
No. What you guys? What's the furthest you've gone for a date?
Furthest I've gone?
No.
20 minutes.
Really?
20 minutes.
And the lights was the one you met up for the lights? That was 20 minutes?
That was 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
he barely made the cutoff.
Damn. What you be? What's the furthest you've gone?
I think it was 30. But that's like the most because I had a Challenger, so that bitch used gas. Like, not past 30.
King.
4 hours.
God.
God damn.
Yes, but now
there's
that
more.
one is now my fiance,
Okay.
so it's well worth it.
Okay, yeah.
He was the very first one I ever did that to, and I vowed to be the last.
4 hours.
He ain't got no gas,
That's
is he?
crazy.
He didn't
He
send you
did.
gas money?
You pay one, and I pay the other.
So he had to work that weekend, and I was bored, so I said, fuck it.
Oh, for your first date?
Mhm.
Okay. Wow.
Where'd you stay?
That's love.
Airbnb.
Yeah, and you bought an Airbnb?
That's
It was
great.
the very first day. I'm not staying with someone I'm meeting.
Wait, so
Hey,
how
if you
much?
guys kick it off, hey.
I am not spending
You do
my
you,
money.
man.
I like this dude.
I would have done the Motel 6.
Airbnb is expensive.
Yeah.
And you pay for the 4-hour gas.
There and
Well,
back.
that's-
You might as well tell him.
So what was the most you spent for that first date? Like, what do you think is the estimate?
Oh yeah, that's another one. So I don't know if you guys seen that video that went just viral of the girl saying that she does not want to go to
Oh, yeah. where
Cheesecake
it's like,
Factory.
Oh, wait. I thought you
No,
were talking about
there's a-
another one. I thought it was like her minimum was 2,000 or something like
Bitch,
that.
I would
Oh,
take
that
you
was another one. I think I
Was
said
it
it to you.
2,000? No, it was,
It was
2,000.
200.
I'm tripping. 200.
It was 200. But there was another one that she did not want to go to a Cheesecake Factory for a first date or for any date. Just because she thinks it's low quality.
And the crazy part is she was a 2 out of 10 max.
You saw the video?
Yeah, and it's like those materialistic females, like y'all don't realize how unattractive that makes you.
Yeah.
If I buy you this McChicken at McDonald's, you better enjoy this bitch.
It gives out the same energy as the chicks are like, oh yeah, the ring has to be at least 100K.
Yeah, I've seen those too.
I'm like, Jesus.
So what about
fuck.
the man that spent $35,000 on the ring for his wife?
Hey, if you got the
I
money.
did see that
Yeah.
couple.
Right?
I mean,
Remember?
But
exactly.
see, that couple, like, they seem like fine. And he seems well off. Like, if he can spend that and still, like, afford whatever else she wants, then fuck it. It works for them. Like,
Yeah, if you got the money, then expect something big. But if you know your partner does not carry that amount of money, don't be
like,
expecting.
be realistic.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I'm saying? You don't know, like, this might be this man's last $50 in his account, and he want to spend it on you to give you a good meal,
Yeah.
and you over here complaining about blah, blah, like.
No.
Yeah.
But then the $200 one, it was some guy interviewing girls. He was like, "What's the minimum a guy should spend on you on the first date?" She was like 200.
Oh, yeah, she did.
And then he was like, "Why 200?" She was like, "Cause I spent this and this and this on makeup."
But, like, she was trying to say, like, oh, like, my face serum costs 200, my face,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But it's
What does that
like,
have to do with going
nobody
on?
told you to get expensive skincare.
And it's not like you're using the whole bottle on one night.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I just feel like she didn't buy that skincare for the guy for the date. Like, you already
No,
had
you're-
that.
That's just a
Cause see,
You already
necessity.
had that.
Cause see, I think
No.
there's like a difference. Cause you know, like how they're saying like, oh, like high value women, and everything like that. And then like people like confuse it. Cause they're like, just because you're spending big doesn't mean you gotta get treated big.
Yeah.
It's basically what you put out there.
Yeah.
A lot of these females that be saying all that shit, what the hell do you offer that you want me to drop $5,000 on you in one day?
For themselves, that's what they're
You know
gonna
what I'm
say.
saying? You want me to take you to Benihana's and you don't do nothing? Like,
Yeah.
That sounds good right now.
You work at Starbucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
All right, you got the next one? Or-
What's the issue with your man's liking another girl's pic?
It ain't me.
Okay.
Yeah.
but what's the issue?
Yeah, okay.
So if it's a celebrity, I don't care. You're not gonna meet her. She doesn't know you exist. You will probably never be in the same room as them ever. If it's some basic hoe that you can see at work, at the store, then there's an issue. Because why are you even hyping this girl up right now? And it's not my picture.
What
so.
if it's an upcoming not celebrity, influencer
No.
with like 35K?
No.
What if it has she's at the beach and she has like a gorgeous
Yeah,
view.
no.
The beach is behind.
Nope. Look up
The
Google the
sunset.
beach. Google the beach.
She's in the Philippines.
The Google
Bro.
the Philippines. If you want to see a picture so bad, Google it. They have it.
You just helping her out.
Nope.
Every like it's
My
a
man
dollar.
doesn't have to help her out. Do you?
Is it the same?
First of all, I don't even got Instagram.
Yeah,
So
well,
it's-
first of all, you got
Oh, that's why you got him, huh?
Shit.
Yeah, it's not because of the girls.
Can't
'Cause
even
of...
tag him in this video. She chose well.
No. We will. We'll find a way.
Oh my god.
Just put his full government name on the fucking thing.
Exactly.
I
Hit
was
him
gonna-
up.
I was going to put
Look
my
him up.
Instagram on here.
I'll find
I
it.
gotta deal with her attitude later if I put my Instagram.
I'll find it.
He doesn't have it. Like, it's.
That ain't the reason.
He's not on social media.
I'll find it.
You just delete the app
I
from
can
your
show
phone?
you my Instagram. I got an Instagram. I just don't use
I'll
it.
tag you.
I-
You'll have those following
This
requests.
is first and last podcast.
No, we still have another one. I don't know if she told you, but we are planning on doing this couple one. I'll be asking.
Want to take
the-
a break so you can explain this?
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter.
All right, we'll be back.
So you guys want to start it off?
Welcome back. I'm just kidding.
Remember the.
All right. So we're back. And the next question is, what is the difference when a guy calls a girl cute, beautiful, or pretty? Bad or hot?
Bad. Yeah. I feel like we can all agree with this one. Cute is like the lowest one. I don't know. I feel like that's
You know?
That's just like a subtle compliment.
Yeah.
Your hair looks cute, or your nails look cute.
you're not trying to be creepy. We're not trying to come off as creepy. Like, oh, you look beautiful. Or no, you look pretty. No, you look cute. See, it's just so many ways to compliment a girl, but the way you say it, it's just how you come off. It's the how they take it. Like you, oh, he's a creep. Why is he saying that to me? But like cute, like
I feel like you can still make cute sound creepy though.
can you?
Yeah, for being creepy, it's just all about the person because, like, I feel like women choose who's creepy and who's not creepy. Like, I could call a girl pretty or, like, beautiful or something. They could take it as a compliment. An ugly motherfucker could be like, oh, you're beautiful. And they'd be like, okay, that dude's a creep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like why the fuck are you coming up? to
Yeah.
me? Like, that's exactly it.
So it's just because we think the guy's ugly?
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
most
basically.
definitely.
No, I think that's true.
No, it's 100% true.
Also depends on
I
their
feel
tone,
like
though.
It's also the, like, when. No, never mind. This is
What?
y'all's question.
Well, would it be the same thing as the guy judging the girl by how they dress? Like if she's like kind of chunky and she's dressing the same way as some pretty girl, and you're judging her the same way as you judging a guy because he's ugly.
You asking me or you asking the man?
You guys, the girls,
What?
would it be the same thing as you guys judging a guy coming up to you saying, giving you a compliment, and he's ugly, and you guys like, oh, he's a creep, don't talk to me. But then the guy judging a girl because of her physique, she's wearing the same thing as some other girl. She's fit. And
Just
all
like different body types,
Yeah.
you're saying?
but then you don't want to talk to her just because of that.
Because she's big.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. You better. Because if you wearing some, like, real tight, skinny shit, and if you know you're on the bigger side, let's be a little smart about what you wear because you know it don't look the same on you.
Exactly.
But is it still considered the same thing? The way the girl judges the guy as the guy judges the girl?
No, because I feel like the girl being out wearing her outfit, like, she's not asking for your opinion.
The guy isn't either.
But, like, she's not, like, approaching you or anything. Like, the guy coming up to us and, like, approaching us, like, you're obviously going to get a reaction.
But what if
Like,
the
whether
girl's
it be a
not-
good or
What if-
bad one.
What if she does approach you though?
Yeah, she's the one that wants to take the initiative. She finds the guy
That's-
attractive.
I agree with what she's saying though. Like we make an effort to come up to them. Like they just doing their own thing.
Yes.
Hoping somebody comes up, but at the same time, like you hope when girls go out like that, most time they hoping a cute guy comes up to them.
But they're mostly just minding their business. But that guy coming up to us and trying to say something, like, they're either going to get a good reaction or a bad one. Like, even if they're cute or ugly, like you just said.
You scream at men in the club too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I, like, don't speak to them. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at?
Alright, what's the other one?
Or
Or did you have anything to say, King?
No, just
No.
kind of agree with her. Like, all depends on if they approach you or vice versa.
Okay.
All right, last one. Would you date someone if you knew that they had a thing with someone else in the friend group before you guys met and started dating?
Fuck
Fuck no.
no,
No.
absolutely not. Cause like you gotta think about it. Like if I know my homeboys touched you, if me and my homeboy ever get into it, he could really just be like, "That's why I fucked your bitch."
No. Skip that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I gotta-
That makes sense.
Yeah, I gotta fight you
Wait,
at
no,
that
no,
point.
but wait. Let's say you're new to the friend group. Like you know her and she introduced you to that friend group,
Uh-huh.
and you found out like, oh, she had something with the guy.
Why you
guy.
still friends with them? First of all,
Exactly.
That's weird. Like, why are you still in the friend group? You still used to fuck with that dude.
Exactly, because that, in my opinion, that's like, if you don't get away from that situation, it could still happen again.
Yeah, you should distance yourself from that
Exactly.
person.
Like I can see why they might still be in that friendship in that friend group just because they're adults and they don't make that situation awkward. But I do get that. Why are you still hanging out with them? So I can see both sides. We're cool. Like our thing was over. It's over. We're still friends. We're adults. We don't make this awkward. We're not childish. But then I can also see the side of there might be something else, some spark again for you guys to be going at it again.
What if it was a long time ago, though? Say, like, over 5 years ago. Would it still apply? Or?
Like, why are you why are you bringing me around the dude you used to mess with?
No.
That's just, I don't know. It's just
So
weird.
no amount
Just
of
the
time
fact, no.
matters.
So like,
Just-
let me ask the females. Like, I bring you around my friend group and be like, oh, that's some shorty I used to mess with and stuff. Like, but we cool.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Like that.
Just
That
like you
wouldn't
said.
that wouldn't bother you at all.
Just kidding.
I feel like I would just be more
Um,
wary of how they
I-
interact.
Yeah, I think I would have to just pay attention to how like it is, and then obviously like y'all not about to be hanging out by yourselves. Like that's just weird. If it's a whole group thing, like you can't control who comes and hangs out with the group or not. You know, like
Or you're out and he's home and he hangs out with the group. You're tripped out, he's not.
I feel like y'all gonna be a lot more on edge, like
Yeah.
versus like
You
if
just
they
don't
wasn't
pick and
friends.
choose when
I'll
he
just
hangs
play my
out.
favorite game.
Oh, the
I'll show you my favorite game. I forgot he did this.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I love that one.
Oh my god. Those
Your
two
favorite
guys.
show?
My favorite show. Oh, Find My
Still.
Apple.
He opened up his laptop and my thing was on there. He was like, "Oh, my favorite show."
I'll look at your location and then I'll be like, "Where you at?" Cause I want to see you lie to me.
Sometimes I'd like say like the hangouts like at somebody's house and I've been there a few times and like I know the layout of the house. I'd be like, oh, like, I know he in the bathroom. I know he over here.
Oh
I know he in the
God.
kitchen.
Like when he was
That's
on base
crazy.
and you counted the buildings.
Yo.
Jesus hell.
Ariza was on base and
Oh,
she
yeah.
counted the buildings and counted my building.
Damn.
We was making flowers for you.
That's when I
That-
texted
Yeah, I
you.
was there. I was there.
Yeah,
I was there.
Silas was there.
That's when I texted you like I nearly cheated on him.
Wow.
You just trying to do something nice,
Exactly,
bro.
bro.
Just trying to do
We was
something.
He wasn't saying anything.
No, he was like on it though because the whole time that like we were making like the flowers and stuff, he's like, "Let me text her, like let me tell her what I'm doing," like, and I'm like, "You're just making her flowers," and he's like, "No, let me update her," like.
Because I know she's looking.
Yeah, he just didn't want you to like be worried.
Because I'm like, here's the post office. Here's the building I used to live in. Here's the other two buildings.
She texted me. She said,
And
yeah.
then I'm like, wait, 228, 226. There she.
Yeah,
there
she
he is.
said, I counted the buildings.
Wow. But anyways, before we finish, I got a little something for us. We did this for the first one, the Valentine's Day, and I just ran into this at Walmart and I stole it. It doesn't have any barcode. No.
Did you really steal it?
Allegedly.
And then my
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah, it's my commander.
You're not borrowing this, are you?
No. And I got markers for us, and I just don't need paperwork,
I want the
Miss
pink.
Commander.
It's cute.
Nah, you need the Article 15.
No, thank you. I'm gonna skip on those. Oh, you don't know the commander followed or she subscribed.
Say hi.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Hello,
Who was
ma'am.
it? The chaplain. The chaplain. He was the one who was just asking a bunch of questions, and then I think I asked him later, like 2 days later. I was like, "How did we get to this to this point in the conversation?" But that was kind of weird. But
¿Y por qué apenas nos dices ahorita?
I forgot. I forgot, but it was pretty cool. She's subscribed. She's like, "I'm gonna subscribe right now," and she walked out. And she really did.
Aw,
That was so cute. What color do you got?
we love her.
I don't even know what we're doing, but
You're
You can
signing
just kinda sign
this.
it. Like, let me show you real quick.
You got the mug.
We signed a Valentine's
So
mug.
this was the first one, our first episode. It was a Valentine's Day special. Shout out to that episode. Go watch it. Go watch the last one. But yeah, so we just signed it. Put the date.
Hey, Limas, they're at 2. Are you still
Oh,
betting?
yeah, I still have it on.
Hey, you
yeah.
still can.
Here. Just do this real
Why
quick.
he began his life.
But yeah,
Oops.
any last comments, guys? You,
What do I
wow.
just write my name, right?
No, just write it. And then
Write
write
it in all
the
caps.
Take up the whole space.
do the 2K like on the inside underneath the October. Do the
I'll let
2K
Chela do
23.
Ew, that's ugly.
Oh my god.
Let me erase
Thank
that.
you for joining
That's
us
crazy.
for another episode of Mixed Beans in the Pod. This might be the last time we'll have our special guest, depending on Blanca.
Depending how toxic she gets tonight.
No,
The man might run.
stop. It was a joke.
But
You say that
I was
now.
joking.
I've been trying
But no,
to
so
run
what?
forever
The what? What did you say?
No, y'all should have seen him when I was like, oh, Lima said you could be on episode tonight. He tried to act like he was thinking about it. Did they make it?
Let's go.
Oh, there you go.
Let's go.
now. Oh,
Anywho, yeah, keep going.
They acting like they gonna win or something. You lost.
no, you definitely lost.
Wait, keep going. What were you saying?
Oh, I was like, oh, Lima said you could be on the episode tonight, and he tried to act like he was thinking about it. He was like, yeah.
But no, let's just close this out while we sign this. It was fun having Amber again and your first time here. But I had fun. I don't know if you guys did. We had a great conversation.
It was good to like do this again.
It's been a while.
Oh, yeah.
We've been slacking on this, but it's just work. Work has been
If we don't go to work, we go to jail.
exactly.
You might end up like me.
Exactly. But anyways, check out last episode. I forgot what it was because it's been so long.
I know, I don't remember.
Check it out. And then for this one and for any other ones, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.